For many years, I believed that, and you've heard this so many times everywhere on the internet, social networks, from self-help gurus, um, that try to live a life with no regrets. Okay, and I've digested that for decades, and I've often found myself regurgitating that same thing, trying to live by that rule. You know, live a life with no regrets. But at this juncture in my life, I've reinvestigated that, and I've come to the conclusion, at least for myself, and I'm only ever speaking from my own experience. Um, and if it applies to you, great. But I hope you take what I have to say and you find value in it. But living a life with no regrets, I have found at this crossroads in my life, and I'm at a great crossroads in my life, and I've taken the high road. Um, don't don't take the low road, Robin Hood. But I found in my life that a person who does have regrets, and there's things that I regret. Um, I regret not spending more time with my father before he passed away. My dad was a great guy. My dad was one of the best people I ever knew. My dad never raised his voice to me. My dad never struck me. My dad gave me his advice. He gave me his love and never gave me material things. And at this point in my life, I find great value in that relationship I had with him. But I regret not spending more time with my dad. My dad passed away from several things. Hemochromatosis was one of them, and I suffer from hemochromatosis as well. I regret not spending time with him. And living a life with no regrets, I've found that people, I think all of us have regrets. I'm guessing, I'm assuming, assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups, I always say. But I think that people who do have regrets have truly lived. People who have lived their life with no regrets have yet to live. I think that people that have regrets in life have lived a full life. They have experienced all, or at least more, things that the human experience has to offer. And I wanted to share those few things with you. Never trade your convictions for the sake of a dollar. And if you've lived a life and you have regrets, I think, in my opinion, from my own experiences, that you have lived a full life. You have experienced regret. People who have not, or at least claim that they've lived a life of no regrets, I think that they have yet to truly live. So if you've got your regrets, don't forget them. Don't make the same mistakes the next time you're climbing your mountain. We all fall off our mountain. Remember how you got there the last time? And when you start that climb to the top of your mountain again, remember your regrets. Don't make the same mistakes, or at least do your best. We all fall down, pick yourself up. But remember everything that you've experienced, even if those experiences are regrets. I've got them. I remember them. They make me sad. But these days I think they make me glad that I have the regrets that I do, the mistakes that I've made, and I've made a lot of them. And what that tells me is that people who've made a lot of mistakes, you've learned a lot more than people who haven't. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back for the stupid shit that I've done, but to fully appreciate and come to the realization that you've lived a very full human life, and I've lived a very full life. I will go to my grave knowing that I have experienced a great deal of the human experience. I've experienced a great deal of the earth, good and bad. And I'm glad for both of those things. And I want you to be glad for both of those things, the good and the bad. Because the good and the bad, the regrets and your convictions, make you who you are. They make you someone who has experienced a great deal of the human experience. And I wanted to share that with you. So if you're tuning in, I'm chilling out in this beautiful neck of the woods. It's awesome down here. I'm down on the run and on the Harmon farm again, enjoying a cup of coffee. A little bit of tobacco. I was out really early this morning. I was up early. I was one of the rare times that I was well rested. Narcolepsy didn't have me on a roller coaster sleep pattern. So I really wanted to get out, and I wanted to hopefully catch some film footage of the sunrise. I'm a total sun chaser. I love the sunrise. But unfortunately, the bill has been in Pennsylvania this year that we are overcast. It's cool. Now, for my health, that's awesome. And this is a perfect environment for my illnesses. It's cool. It's crisp out. It's about 33 degrees out right now. It's awesome. It must have rained for the 10 millionth time over the evening. Everything was wet this morning. Some of the puddles were iced over. And those are experiences that just seeing those little things in nature, these water droplets on these limbs are, as Thomas Jefferson once put it, there is not a sprig of grass that shoots uninteresting to me. And those minute, wonderful, amazing things that lie in wait for you to discover in nature are true gifts indeed. Sincerely, thanks for tuning in. And I hope you all are having a fantastic day. I certainly am. Gonna head back, and Melanie, thanks for bringing me that chili. It smells awesome, and I'm going to enjoy that chili in just a bit here when I get home. North, south, west, east, and it's a beautiful day. I'm begging you, no matter how full your day is, get outside, even if it's just in your backyard. Listen to the woodpeckers. Hopefully you see a cardinal. There's a lot of deer out here today, and a lot of geese. I'm hearing a lot of birds. It's really awesome. I'm hoping to get some shots of some birds. But you guys, I hope that, all of my viewers, thanks for tuning in. I'm your biggest fan. So get out, smell the fresh air. It's a beautiful world we live in. I am most fortunate to be at a point in my life where, as poor and broke and sick as I am, if I were to die here and now, I would go happily.